This video is the third and final part of your little assessment project thing. You are going to finish this today. You should have finished both parts one and parts two. So if those are not finished, then you're just gonna have to do the best you can because you can't spend all of your time today working on those previous parts. It will take up all of your time. Um, so what you're going to do today is, again, you're going to pretend that you've already got this beautifully decorated slide. I'm actually going to steal the one that I did earlier. So I'm going to steal the slide. Give me a second. We're going to pretend that you did this. That's your work. Okay, so you've got your word art, you've got your shapes, you've got your link, you've got your background, blah, blah, blah. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take a screenshot of this completed slide as it is. Don't change anything else to it. Just take a screenshot. Once you've taken that screenshot, you're then going to add a new slide. I'm not going to show you how to add a new slide. You should know how to do that. So you're going to add a new slide. When you add a new slide, there's a good chance it's going to open up with some text box on it. You must delete those text box. This is part of the assessment. I specifically designed it so that when you hit new slide, it will have text box on it. I want to see that you know how to delete things from your slide because I notice a lot of people will just move them to the side. So for example, they'll be like, "Oh, here's this weird text box. I don't like it. I'm just gonna shrink it and I'm gonna move it to the side." That is not good enough. I will check for little tiny boxes on the side. It's very easy. I do all, and it shows me that that tiny little box is there. So you must delete it. You should know how to do that. So again, these videos are just telling you what you're doing, not how you're going to do it. This is an assessment, not a time to learn necessarily. We'll use it as a way to know what we do need to learn again, what we need to cover again, and what we don't. So the first thing you're going to do is take that screenshot of your finished slide. Then you're going to add a new slide. And so you'll have a brand new slide right here. And again, they have these text boxes. I'm not going to explain how to get rid of them. Um, you will then, on this brand new slide with no text box on it, you're going to upload or paste your screenshot onto the blank slide. You can do either of those two things. So whether you upload that picture or you copy and paste, it's fine. Whatever works best for you. And again, if you don't remember how to do this, that's okay. We're just gonna do the best we can. The next part, and this one's real fast. Again, everybody was able to do this when we learned it. It was super fast thing to learn. You're gonna add slide numbers. Um, yeah, that there's not really much to say about that. You're just going to add slide numbers at the end. The very last thing you must do is you must move your presentation, this thing that you've made, into your oceanology folder if you haven't already. I have access to everyone's oceanology folder, so I will be able to see. It'll say oceanology, then it'll say your name. And when I click on it, I'll be able to say that your digital notebook is there, your Two Truths and a Lie project is there, and this will also be there. You may have other things in there, but you will definitely have all three of these. And you'll be done. That'll be the end of the assessment. I'll give you a grade. I'll explain why you got that score that you did, and how it broke down for each of the steps. So if there was one step you just couldn't do at all, you'll get a 0 for that because you couldn't do it, right? Or a 1. I don't know. I think a 1. You get a 1 for that. And then if you were able to do it and you went like above and beyond and did super fancy stuff and still did all of the steps, then you'll get a 4. You can only get 4s if you completed the entire assignment correctly. So make sure you're completing it perfectly and not adding on all this extra stuff in there. That will be the entire project. When you're finished, continue on to the next task according to what I put in Schoology. And that's it. I'll see you all in class.